Let's head out to the hotline where Tim Hines, founder of CurbNinja, joins Bike Week Radio Show the first time. Very excited to have you. Tim, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing great. And Tim, we've just been reading up on the CurbNinja app and really excited. And we got
some of us have been using
a few
the
new
CurbNinja
downloads,
app.
in fact, yes. But tell us a little bit about what CurbNinja is.
Yeah, so CurbNinja is an app that's, it's designed to help motorbikers avoid parking tickets and costly damage to their bikes when they're parking in the city. So we built an app that allows bikers to not only find but share the safest and reliable places to park when riding into cities like San Diego.
Well, that is very cool. So, I mean, I don't want to tell you, you don't have to give all away your trade secrets, but how does it know?
Just share a few with us.
Yeah, so how does it know there's a motorcycle parking spot versus
It's like a community thing where you would tell if you went there and found a cool parking place. Isn't that how it works?
Why don't you let Tim answer, the founder of the program, all right, smart guy?
Oh, I thought he was talking to Paul.
I just want to let you know I thought of this like 8 years ago, before there was even apps.
before there was a smartphone on his flip phone.
Go ahead,
Well,
Tim.
I'm glad you thought of it years ago, but I'm glad that I thought of it recently and got it out before
Bam,
you did.
right in the kidneys.
When I'm in tech, No, but yeah, the way it works is we actually work with cities kind of on a one-on-one basis. A lot of cities like San Diego, and I'm actually up in San Francisco, have designated motorcycle parking that they actually paint on the street for their citizens. So you may see that when you're downtown San Diego, you'll see some of those spots. So what we do is we work with the cities to get the database of parking spots, and then we upload them into our database. But then, we also rely on users to input spots that they find as well. So we do have that crowdsourcing feature. So it's like, hey, if I found a really cool spot up in Balboa Park, or another like hidden spot, maybe like in the gas lamp or something like that, they can actually use our app to what we call tag a spot, and then once they fill out the information in there, the spot is live and available for everybody who's using the app to see. It's pretty cool.
And Paul's the one over there on the side. He's over there with us. He's got a little sign: free parking for $2. Free for $2, free for $5. He's over there trying to. He doesn't want to upload the spot to your app.
I like it too because it's really detailed. I mean, this is Comic-Con weekend, probably the biggest thing that happens in San Diego each year, and I'm a San Diego native. I'm amazed how many places there are to park. This is really
you're
great.
on it now?
And I'm on it right now. And it's really detailed. You hit one of these little spots. I'm at 1098 8th Avenue. There's 7 spots available.
That's cool.
The app indicates if it's free. It's 12.54 miles from the studio here. I mean, this thing is really buttoned up, Tim. You've done a wonderful job with this app.
Yeah, thanks. We tried to just make the user experience as simple as possible. We wanted to make it really clear, really easy to understand, and then also translatable to every city. So we're in 6 cities right now. Up and down the West Coast, and
what cities are you in? Just
so we're in San Francisco, we're in San Jose, San Diego, Las Vegas, Seattle, and Sacramento.
So what's it take to add a city? If somebody comes to you from Porterville, I mean, what's the process for getting Porterville involved?
Yeah.
Well, where's Porterville? I don't even know where that is.
Well, let's just say it's Porterville. It's an imaginary
Maybe we
state,
should go with a city
let's
that
go
actually
with
has a parking problem.
Okay, how about Portland, Oregon?
Okay, sure. Actually, I'm glad you brought up Portland because we're launching Portland this week.
Oh.
Hey, there it is.
Scott is something else.
Yeah, so somebody comes to us, and somebody comes to us and says, hey, I would like motorcycle parking in my city. How do we do that? Well, we've got a target list of cities already on our horizon that we're continuing to try to work with, and we do a bunch of homework on the back end and try to figure out if the city has any motorcycle parking infrastructure. And then we reach out to the city and see if we can talk to their parking division and then get as much data as we can. And then, we start working on just doing a massive data dump into our app and one by one, and then just double checking the spots and then getting them up. So it takes a little while to get the cities up, but we launched this new version of our app back in May, and we're already in 6 cities, so we're able to do it relatively quickly. So we're excited to bring Portland on this week.
I've got a softball one for you. This is a freebie from Bike Week
Sure.
Radio Show. Sturgis.
Yeah.
Sturgis is coming. The whole city. You can just put one big drop a pin right there. The entire
Park
city
anywhere.
is free parking, and you'll get credit for it. And I'll bet you'll be the
town.
first parking app in Sturgis.
Yeah, no, we would love to be at Sturgis. It'd be an amazing promotion for us. We actually were at the Hollister Freedom Rally here in California last weekend. I guess that's the biggest one in California, if
Correct.
I'm not mistaken. We were out there promoting, and people were asking us about the app, and so we got quite a few more users from that rally too.
How can Bike Week Radio Show listeners interact with you? I mean, give suggestions, give you some feedback. What's the best way?
Yeah, I mean, we've been getting a lot of feedback from people on Facebook, Twitter. They can always email us. My email is tim@CurbNinja.com, super simple. Of course, they can download the app, too. I mean, right now it's iOS only, so it's only on iPhone, but we'll be launching the Android app by the end of the summer, so all of those Android users will be able to start using it, too. But, yeah, they can feel free to email me directly and jump on our social media. We always respond really quick.
And it's free of charge. Our listeners love that.
Charge. Yeah, that's the best part. We figured since this is our goal is to try to help the community. We didn't want to charge the community to then also give us information. That whole crowdsourcing thing, it didn't really make sense. And we wanted to. We're bikers ourselves, so we're like, this is a problem that we experienced. Both my founder and I are from Chicago originally, where there's zero motorcycle parking. They have no city parking at all, and the problem is even worse there because the only place to park is between cars. And so we started mapping them out. We just put them into a Google map ourselves. And then I was like, hey, we should build an app and share this with the other bikers around here. And he's like, yeah. And so that's kind of where the idea came out. And so we're, as avid bikers, we wanted to just help the community out with this app.
How about Europe? Where's that in your planning?
Yeah, Europe is definitely on the horizon. Europe is something we know nothing about.
I'll go check it out for you.
you.
Yeah, no, just go ahead and you can
we
pay
have
for me. I'll live out
significant
there
contacts
for you.
in Europe
no
to help you pave the way.
Perfect. Then I've got my connection through you guys. That'll be awesome.
Very cool. I've been playing around with the CurbNinja app during this entire interview, and it's a fun app, and we were very big on Bike Week Radio Show is just community of bikers helping each other, and that's our big thing with Russ Brown Motorcycle Attorneys, one of our sponsors, and we love the fact that it's just building more strength in our motorcycle community.
Yeah, this is definitely a step in the right direction. And, as you pointed out in Chicago, we've all grown up parking our bikes where we could stuff it, not always a good decision. So it's nice to know that with the cost of motorcycles and gear nowadays, that's your $25,000 or $30,000 BMW or Bagger Harley. When you arrive in a town that you're not familiar with, you've got something like CurbNinja to help pave the way. Tim, thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for having me on. We're just, like I said, just trying to help everybody out. So
good stuff. All right, buddy. Take care. We'll anytime you launch a few new cities, feel free to come back on and let us know here on Bike Week Radio Show. We'd love to help spread the word and help everybody out.
Especially if he gets that Porterville act.
Yeah, get to work on Porterville this afternoon.
And we need some Segway parking. We've been talking about that too.
Yeah.
We need Segway parking will be our next version of the app.
Good man.
Yeah, I think your Porterville will probably fall under. I think it's by Bakersfield. Isn't
it is. Yeah.
Just
there's a racetrack
northeast of Bakersfield, I think so.
Huge parking problem there.
Yeah, big parking problem.
But it's free.
It's free.
Thanks, Tim.